Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. It was 34 degrees Fahrenheit in here. It's 39.5 Fahrenheit at 66% humidity. And just behind us, now 2.5 Celsius inside. My outdoor reading is the batteries are dead, so I'm gonna do that shortly. But I'm testing out the propane running off my new 100-pound tank, and I got the fans on my power packs running that, and I do have the wood stove on. Whoops, Smoke City, that was a mistake, but just got smoked out. But yeah, and I'm watching some videos. It's my voltage is sitting about 13 volts and it's an overcast day. So I brought a bunch of stuff over, guys. The plan is I got a bunch of tubing that's fairly small in diameter for free, and I'm going to try to use that to hook onto my heat source here that will be full of water and a antifreeze liquid of some kind, maybe windshield washer fluid. And then the tubing's going to connect to both ends of there, and it's going to connect to both ends of the rad, and then I'm going to have a little circ pump in between, a USB powered one. I'll turn the light on here. I've got a mess in the tiny house as usual. Grab one of these pumps. Grab the one that's open. And bring it back over to where the heat is, because I just got here. It's been a week, guys, since I've been here. So, busy with work. Dad's doing good. Well, as good as he can. He got contracted the shingles. I think I mentioned that already. But so we're gonna hook one of these small USB pumps up, and I can remove this end. This twists off, and then I can connect that tubing with a gear clamp onto here, both ends, and then this is USB powered, so it'll do a nice little tiny circulation of water between the rad and the wood stove, and then I'll have a nice little radiant system set up. So I'm working on that. Lots of stuff going on. I'll be back with you once I check on the fireplace to see why it's so smoky. Be right back. Hey guys, Rob back here at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Just gotta mute the TV here. There we go. We're up to, it's only been a couple minutes, maybe 15, 42.4 Fahrenheit now inside the tiny house, and it's 7 Celsius over here. I had to open the door momentarily to get the smoke out of here, but I'm up and running now. I guess most of I don't know what the hell happened, but my fuel, it burned down super quick for some reason. Though I do have the dampers wide open. But this is on a startup, guys, so it's not like the fire's been on for even an hour yet. So I actually loaded it up with the cardboard that came with the packing, that came with my radiator that I'm going to be using on this fireplace, and I'm going to be getting into that later once the place warms up a little more. But yeah, I'm doing double duty, so we got the wood stove and the propane still going, and I put that glass mirror there because it kind of looks cool, the reflection looks pretty neat, throws some light and stuff like that too, so why not. Looks like my plants are completely dead, so I kind of purposely did this because this wasn't working out, but next time I'm gonna plant babies in here instead of full-grown plants, and I'll change all that in the spring. That's the way it goes. that's the way it goes. So yeah, just working on a little project down here on the kitchen countertop down here, and I took this apart. This is Primo's solar charger he provided to me, donated, but the battery in this thing is pretty much pooched. It is a flat cell battery right here, so I'm gonna end up removing it, and I found this little thing here that has a tiny little flat battery, but I don't think we're gonna, I don't know if I want to put it in here or not, because it's probably gonna be pretty nasty. But I'm gonna disconnect these wires but resolder them to a new battery. That way we can keep this thing as a power pack, just improve the battery. And also guys, my solar charger here does not turn on. So I'm going to take this apart. I found out there is two 18650 batteries in here. So I'm going to probably harvest them out of there and maybe save the motor, because the motor is probably still good. But pull the batteries, put them on the chargers separately, charge them up to snuff, and then reconnect, and hopefully we get this thing going. So little projects going on while we heat up in here, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I shut the propane fireplace off, but the wood stove's still roaring away. It is now 58.7 inside the tiny house, and our humidity's coming down to 54%, which is good. Oh, we're almost about, it's 59.6, so we're getting close to 60. It's 19 on this wall here, 19.5 Celsius inside for Europe. I thought it was quite warm, so I just shut the gas off to the fireplace, though I got my fan still running to circulate that heat, obviously. And been working on the radiator. I'm gonna pick you up off the stand in a minute to show you. So be back in a second. Hey guys, so I've been busy taking apart this solar charger. I'll show you that in a minute, but we're up to 63 now, 0.9. Still lots of heat coming off the propane stove that's off. And I'll show you down here. Oh, we got some snow going on outside. Bless me. Okay, so this is the battery, lithium battery I pulled out of the solar charge controller here. I just cut the leads. I don't know the size of it, but I know this thing is not producing anymore. So I don't know how old it is or whatever, but and then this is this tiny one compared to this one is the one I salvaged from that other device. Now this one's still good, but I guess I'm gonna put it in here. But it's a very small battery. It's 500 milliamp hour, which is pretty pathetic. It doesn't do much. So just as a trial fit, but I'm guessing I can order a flat battery, big one, to put in there, or just possibly put a couple 18650s in there. I don't know. I want to salvage Primo's donation though. Everything's still working. They've got the solar panel facing straight down though, and yeah, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Should I order a new battery or put some 18650s in there? I'm actually going to take this guy apart right now and show you that process. I'm going to take these screws out, but I'll move this guy off to the side for now. Just put him over here and then go from there. Oh, I also have to show you the radiator still, so I'll do that. Okay guys, I got a little flashlight here, but I picked the spot for the rad, and it looks pretty good there. And then I have the tubing gear clamped on there, so I have the heat is traveling through the top and has to go all the way down and then back out that bottom tube to travel back. Now that one length of tube almost had me all the way. It got me to about here, and then I equipped the pump and the last gear clamp. Now I need 2 more gear clamps before I can connect the rest of the tubing up to here. And one other thing I need to do to connect to the aluminum bar. Now this aluminum bar is just there for now. I'm not going to put it on here obviously without any liquid in it, or we'll have melting situation, but it gave me a reference for the height because I just got to go up to here. Then I think I need to add some type of T, because I need some type of area to as a filler, and to purge air and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to extend one of the pipes, probably the return pipe, out and put a T up, and then have it big enough with a shutoff valve or something so I can have a funnel to add water and liquid to it, because I gotta fill this up the entire length of the rad, all the lines, and before I can even fire this thing up. So in the meantime I need some small gear clamps, probably 4 or 5, maybe just get a half a dozen more, and then have a little T coming off here with a spout going up, and then figure out what I'm going to do for a filler. So we'll see what happens. I think I can shoot out the window. It is snowing. See some tires out there, but you can see it's just starting to lightly snow out there. So yeah, that's where I got to today anyway. Got a little bit of stuff done at the tiny house, which is good. And once the water and liquid's in there, I should be pretty much set. Now I need to remove these connectors, and then I'll reconnect them maybe some other time, but I'm going to put these 18650s on the charge. Oh crap, I'm at 12.2 on the battery. Let me go look back at the solar. Maybe because of the snow covering the solar panels now, we're in deep trouble. Yeah, 12.4. So I need to start shutting stuff down. I'll probably just finish this video and then I'll get back to you guys, tell you what happened. Yeah, hey guys, I shut the TV down and I finished that video, and we're jumping all the way back up to 12.8 now. So that's good enough for me. When the snow starts like it is, and it's heavy overcast obviously because it's snowing, so just a light snow, but it's enough to dampen down the solar. So we're back up 12.8, and this one's at 13. I put the 18650s on charge. They were completely dead, so hopefully that's why that motor wasn't starting. So we'll figure that out. And I gotta recharge a bunch of power packs here. I'll do that. I can kill the power here now, and probably gain a few more percentage points. The fireplace still warm coming out of there. Stays warm for a good, I don't know, hour. The pipe is cold now, so this guy can go back on charge. I can shut him off. That just powers this little fan. And then I still got one of the Charles's power packs is running the fans down there. You can barely see it because of the lighting, 97%. So one of these will get me through a night. No big deal. Check on the fireplace. I let it die down because I'm probably on the verge of, I just closed the air dampers, so see what we got going. Oh, it's still got some embers going there. I'm gonna let that die down, seal that off. I've been jerking on this pipe here. That kind of sucks. That's my fresh air pipe for the fireplace, guys, and I really don't think I need one. The reason is I want the humidity levels to be dried out in here, and we are getting there. It says we're at 49%. So, does this thing, oh, this guy has humidity as well. This one says we are only 36% humidity in here. But whatever, so whatever the comparison is, or the average between the two. Oh, phone call, hold on. Yeah, so that was just my dad calling, guys. So like I said, I was talking about the fresh air pipe for the fireplace, and I really think it's not necessary for the tiny house, my tiny house anyway, because I have such a huge area inside, and then I also have, obviously, fresh air leakage coming in there, and I don't, and probably other places in the tiny house. So this was kind of, I wasn't sure how the cubic grizzly would perform, but I come to find out that I really don't need that fresh air pipe. But I had to order that kit anyway to wall mount my fireplace, so it's not, I didn't really lose out. It's just I'm gonna have to fill this hole in now. But the nice thing about that hole is I can use it for other stuff. Eventually, the window air conditioner will be put in this window here, and I need to run an extension cord out and back that away. So that's probably where I'm gonna run that out through. I'll probably leave the ABS as it is, but I'll have to run the line cord through and then seal it up with some of this bubble wrap packing material that I saved. Because that bubble wrap material worked really well for the back room here, for where I packed it in the solar panels, where all the wires and electricity comes in. So that worked out pretty well there. I'm going to shut this off, see how well you guys can probably hear the fans inside the it's not tiny, but inside the fireplace. Maybe you can hear that on the video, I don't know. But this guy, I'm gonna unplug both of these and put this thing on a charge too. But yeah, things are working out pretty nicely. So these things, as you see, guys, they come in super handy on these crappy power days, because my battery just runs my entertainment setup barely when it's dark out, so it can truck along for maybe an hour without screwing up my batteries, and then that's it. But during the day, it's unlimited. Like during, well, it is day still, but during a full sunny day, I have unlimited on the entertainment system, no issues. And that is why I will be upgrading to the proper size battery bank that will cost me $2,000. But, and unfortunately it's not lithium, it's AGMs, but since I'm in Canada, it's a little tricky getting stuff like that. There we go, guys. Look at the snowfall. So yeah, I'm gonna plan on pretty much getting out of here. Unfortunately, like I said, the plants died, but that's the way it is. I was away from a week. I haven't watered them, and the cold got them, obviously. So that kind of sucks. And I'm going to probably save this motor. This is going to push air into the... Well, everything's still good. I just have to get the batteries charged up. As long as the batteries are still good. And normally they are. But they were so deeply discharged, I don't think anything was going to happen. 0 volts. These batteries may be pooched. So I'm going to keep them on the charge. But like I say, I'm out of here. I'm going to put a bunch of these power packs on the charger now and go from there. So we'll see you guys in a little bit.